Bookphiles, we are back to announce our video challenges for the upcoming Winter Biannual Bibliothon. We did make an error with the dates in our previous announcement video, so the official dates for this upcoming Bibliothon are from Saturday, January 20th until Friday, January 26th.
We will also be having a live show for our group book Otherworlds by Jason Segel and Kirsten Miller on Saturday, January 27th. The time for the live show will be announced on our Bibliothon Twitter at a later date, so please go and follow us there at the Bibliothon.
Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel as well as all of the host individual YouTube channels, as it is part of the requirements for winning our giveaways.
Hi, hello, my name is Dylan from Dylan Learner 5, and Saturday, January 20th is the first day of the Winter Biannual Bibliothon, and my challenge is the Character Recommends Challenge. And for this, you either act as a character and you recommend some books that the character would like, but you act like you're the character, or you just talk about a specific character and you recommend some books you think that they would recommend. Winner of day one will receive my favorite book of all time, We're the Ants by Shawnee Hutchinson.
Hi, I'm Momo from the YouTube channel The BookTube Girl, and I will be your host for the second day of the Bibliothon, which is Sunday, January the 21st. I'll be hosting the Bookish Roast Challenge, which is basically where you roast a bookish character, trope, concept, really anything related to books. This could be in the form of a diss track, let's say roasting Bella Swan, a roast battle, a call-out video, really anything you want. The book that I'll be giving away is Paperweight by Meg Haston.
Hi loves, I'm Brittany from Brittany's Book Find, and I'll be your host for day 3 of the Biannual Bibliothon, which will be held on Monday, January 22nd. And the challenge for day 3 is the Bookish Routine Challenge. So it's pretty much how it sounds. We all know those routine videos on YouTube. They're endless. We got our morning routine, evening routine, bookish routine, school routine, all the routine videos. We're going to match this up with books. So for this challenge, you're going to take your favorite character and create some kind of routine for them. So for example, it could be Harry Potter's morning routine, or it could be Daenerys Targaryen's night routine, or one of your favorite characters' reading routines. So you're going to take a bookish character and create a routine video around what their routine would be. There is so much creative freedom here, so have so much fun with this. The winner for day 3's challenge will receive Unearthed by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner.
Hey there, my name is Emma. If you don't know me already, I am from the channel Emma Books, and I am going to be your host for day 4 of the Winter Biannual Bibliothon on Tuesday, January 23rd. So my challenge for day 4 is titled Modernize a Book. I am super excited for this challenge because it gives us the opportunity to 2017-ify some of our favorite characters in books. Essentially, I want you guys to take one of your favorite stories and an element from the modern day and mash them together and see what happens. So for example, maybe you want to take a scene from Romeo and Juliet and have them use modern slang and say things like, it's lit or slay. Or maybe you want to take a character from a super high fantasy novel like Throne of Glass and have them interact with things we have today, like Tumblr. Now, I don't know about you, but I am super excited for this challenge. I think it is going to be so creative and hysterical, and I just cannot wait to see what you guys come up with. And the winner of day 4 of the Biannual Bibliothon will win a copy of Warcross by Marie Lu, which is a super awesome near-future sci-fi novel about virtual reality and video games. It's really great. I would highly recommend it. So good luck to those of you entering.
Hey guys, my name is Kelly from the channel Kelly's Booksville, and I will be your host for day 5 of the Bibliothon, which will be Wednesday, January the 24th. So the challenge for my day is going to be the Bookish Aesthetic Challenge, which I'm honestly so excited about. Basically, the way this challenge works is you are going to show the process of you creating some type of bookish aesthetic. So maybe you are decorating your bookshelf for a certain holiday and you want to film that process, or maybe you have a desk and you want to show the process of decorating your desk area or your reading area. Maybe you have a reading nook that you want to show the process of you decorating. Maybe you have this really cool like bookish wall in your bedroom that you want to show the process of. Or something I thought would be really cool is if you are a bookstagrammer, you can actually show the process of you creating a bookstagram picture. So basically film the process of you setting up your bookstagram picture with all the cool things that you add in there, and that is your bookish aesthetic video. So it's a super easy challenge. It's kind of a take on the DIY without actually being a DIY, and I'm just super excited to host this one. And the winner of my day will be receiving Stalking Jack the Ripper by Kiri Maniscalco.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Red from Little Red Reader, and I will be hosting day 6 of the Winter 2018 Biannual Bibliothon on Thursday, January 25th. Now the challenge for this day is the Bookish Free-for-All Challenge. This challenge was specifically designed to give you guys creative control, Take something book related and creative and put it in a video and submit it. That's pretty much all there is to it. You guys get to decide everything else. You could do a super epic musical parody as a character or about a book. You could do an epic rap battle. You could do a funny skit as characters. What happens if two characters meet? You could act out a scene from one of your favorite books and really take out all the stops to recreate it. If you're really artsy, you could draw something related to your favorite book. You could recreate a cover, maybe do some sort of DIY craft. The world is your oyster when it comes to this challenge. I am handing over the reins to you, and I'm excited to see what your creative brains come up with. The winner for this challenge will be receiving Ruby Red by Kirsten Gear. Now, I have a bit of soft spot for this book because I discovered this several years ago when BookTube was a lot younger and a lot smaller, and I fell in love with it. This is just everything that reminded me why I fell in love with the YA genre to begin with. It's fun, it's fast-paced, and it's gripping. Since then, it has sort of fallen to the wayside and has not received as much love as it deserves, and a lot of people have not had the wonderful experience of knowing and reading this book, so I have decided to choose this as the prize for the Bookish Free-For-All Challenge.
Hi, I'm Katrina from the channel Little Book Owl, and I will be your host for the 7th day of the Biannual Bibliothon, which is Friday, January 26th, and my challenge is going to be Fictional Mash. Essentially, you'll be playing a game of Fictional Mash, and if you're not sure what it is, it's kind of that game where you figure out what house you're going to live in, who you're going to marry, how many kids you're going to have, etc, etc. There are a few slightly different ways to play the game, so feel free to do it however you did when you were growing up, and if you haven't played it before, I have included a link down below just to a really basic overview of how the game works. But we'd also like you to get creative with this game of MASH. For example, you might want to cosplay as a character while you're doing MASH, or another idea is after you've finished playing the game of MASH, you could use all of the results that you received as kind of plot points in your own story. You could tell us how this story would go, you could reenact a scene from it, whatever you feel like doing. You have a lot of freedom here. The winner of the Fictional MASH challenge will be receiving a copy of Red Rising by Pierce Brown.
The 8th winner will be chosen randomly from all of the participants that participated in every single video challenge of this round of the Bibliothon and didn't win a book from one of the previous video challenges.
And before we go, we also just wanted to remind you to make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter, which will be linked down below. And we will be also bringing back our Instagram and our blogger host for this rail.
All of our Instagram and blog hosts will be announced on our Twitter at BBibliothon and linked below, so be sure to go out and follow them. They will also be helping us with our Twitter sprints all week long. You do not want to miss any of those. So be sure to follow them if you're interested in participating in any of our blog challenges and Instagram challenges for that week, because we just want the entire community to feel comfortable participating in however they like. But that is really it for this video, and we will see you guys soon for our reading challenge announcements. Bye!